don't know if you can see it, but that's the flags in the rock. Yeah, that's Russia. Anyway, Exodus. Leviticus chapter 23 is only about different festivals. The Sabbath is one of these things in here. Okay, like the Passover and unleavened bread. These are the appointed feast. These are the Lord's appointed feasts, the sacred assemblies you are to proclaim at their appointed times. The Lord's Passover begins at twilight on the 14th day of the first month, which wouldn't be January because, well, different calendar. On the 15th day of that month, the Lord's feast of unleavened bread begins. For 7 days you must eat bread made without yeast. On the first day hold a sacred assembly. Do no regular work. For 7 days present an offering made to the Lord by fire. And on the 7th day hold a sacred assembly and do no regular work. So there's this whole special thing. Also, notice here for the Passover, there's no special Sabbath before the 7th day. No. Why do I say this? Because some people want to, for some reason, say Jesus wasn't crucified on a Friday to resolve a contradiction they think is there in the text. Even though that wouldn't resolve the contradiction. It would just make it worse if it actually existed. The whole 3-day thing is a Jewish idiom. It's not supposed to be taken literally. But even if it was, he would die on Thursday, be buried in the grave, Thursday, then Friday dead, Saturday dead, Sunday would be buried in the grave on Thursday. It still doesn't work. Anyway, because it's an idiom. So yes, if people try to say Jesus wasn't crucified on Friday, they're dead wrong. Then the first fruits, we're giving the first grain of the harvest, and the Feast of Weeks, Feast of Trumpets, the Day of Atonement, which is today. The Lord said to Moses, on the 10th day of this 7th month is the Day of Atonement. Hold a sacred assembly and deny yourselves and present an offering made to the Lord by fire. Do not work on that day because it is the Day of Atonement. When the atonement is made for you before the Lord your God. Anyone who does not deny himself on that day must be cut off from his people. I will destroy from his people anyone who does any work on that day. You shall do no work at all. This shall be a lasting ordinance for the generations to come wherever you live. It is a Sabbath rest for you. What if it happens not on the Sabbath? What will the 7th day Adventists ever do? Anyway, you must deny yourselves. For the evening of the 9th day of the 9th month, till the following evening, you are to observe your Sabbath. Then the Day of Tabernacles. Yeah. Why don't we do these as Christians? We do. Passover's Easter. Feast of Tabernacles is the closest thing is kind of like Christmas. So your descendants will know that I had the Israelites living in booths when I brought them out of Egypt. I am the Lord your God. So, yeah. The first day you are to take choice fruits from the trees and palm, leafy branches and poplars, and rejoice before the Lord for 7 days. So, yeah. Also, all these reflect Jesus. Go watch Mike Wiener's video. I already linked it several times in previous video descriptions. Anyway, see you next time.